Hello my friends and welcome to our continued Let's Play The Casting of Frank Stone from the world of Dead by Daylight, our final chapter. My name is the Flightless Bird, this is your story-based gaming channel, and yes, today we say goodbye to a friend because we are going to be putting this game aside after what we do next. And what are we going to do next? Two things. First off, beat the last chapter, chapter 14, with the accessibility settings turned off and on the hardest difficulty, with one exception. The one exception is the mash. The mash I can do, it just hurts my thumb, so I left that on, but the skill timeout and all that is on. So there's gonna be no second guessing this time if I did it right. If I get through this, I've done it on the hardest difficulty. After we beat the final chapter, chapter 14, and see the ending with everyone alive and Chris in her own timeline, I've already played up to that point to make sure that happens. We will go over all the collectibles in the game, and then after that, it's been a great run casting of Frank Stone. I've enjoyed it. I'm not sure if I'm gonna make a Let's Rank character list like I did for the Quarry. You'll have to let me know in the comment section below. I am behind on a character list on the Dark Pictures Anthology Season 1. I still need to do that. Yeah, there's quite a lot I still need to do. But I also want to get back into The Walking Dead with the DLC in Season 2. But that's in the future. Right now, let's do this. I hope you're all having a wonderful, fantastic day today as we begin Chapter 14. The Massacre at Garrett Manor. Accuse Augustine. Going for the good ending. As much as we can. Don't think it matters, but still. It's not like Stan stays alive long enough.
Damn movie. What more do you want?
So how many times will it take me to do this? Can I nail it on my first time?
You lied to me.
I did no such thing.
Like hell you didn't. You promised me.
It is no fault of mine if you misinterpreted what I promised you.
My mom just died. You knew I was grieving, and you took advantage of me.
A traveler is only as strong as its vessel.
You got a hell of a lot to answer for, and a lot of hell to pay. Help! Help me!
Now we know in order to do this, we have to let Stan get eaten here. So don't press the square button.
Damn it! It's too strong! Help me! Oh my God! Mommy! Oh my God! Someone, please! I don't want to die! I don't deserve to die! I don't want to die!
Sorry, Stan. In every timeline, this has to happen.
I'm sorry. It's too late. I'm so sorry. Please, I'm begging you. Please. Fucking piece of shit. No.
That's inhuman.
Come on, Frank Stone. Have you ever danced with the devil in the pale moonlight? I'm pumped. I'm ready to do this on the first try.
What is that?
That is Frank Stone. We gotta go. We gotta run. Now!
Because I don't think I did it last time. I think I just barely missed it, but because of the accessibility settings, it gave it to me anyway. So I'm coming for revenge. Redemption. That's what it's all about, the redemption run. So figure out eyes glow there. Really funny because when Jonathan recommended I do this, I was like, no way I'm doing this. I refuse. And I tried it, and now I feel pumped to do it. It's like, I have to do it. Cool thing is, we do get a checkpoint. So after this first area, we get a checkpoint with the generator. Technically, I probably don't need to show this part because nothing else to do, but I do want to show off the entire final chapter.
Where is it? Maybe it's knocked out from the power cut?
Shit! That's how we got down here. There has to be another way out.
We don't need to worry about collectibles. We're going right for the end.
If we can get that working, we could probably power the elevator.
Let's try it.
Although I probably am going to get the ID card just to make sure there's nothing new with that. It's hard to tell. Let's do this. All right. Come on, first try. You got this, Flightless. God, that's so small. So small. Relax. Relax. The more you stress out, the more mistakes you make. I'm not dead yet. Oh my god, that was... Ooh! Got the white!
Do you think that fixed the elevator?
I guess we're gonna find out.
But I can't mess up twice on the same chase scene. If I do, he's dead. Okay, help Maddie. Help Maddie.
Stay away from her, you son of a bitch!
Stan?
Go! I'll distract it.
What? Shit. No. Oh, Linda.
I wonder how much relationships really matter in this game. I should have stole a gun so I could have capped this. But I think you have to be Linda in order to do that. Oh man, I want to cap her skull so bad.
How the fuck did I ever end up here?
Yeah, I had to play a little farther back
I'm so glad we're finally able to talk.
to get rid of the pendant.
The fuck are you? What have you
I could have
done?
left it, but I just gave it to Stan.
Yes. A regrettably unavoidable series of misfortunes. I don't expect you to understand everything at play here, but suffice it to say, one cannot make a proverbial omelette without breaking the proverbial eggs.
Eggs? We're not fucking eggs. You lied. You cheated, manipulated, and now there's some kind of horrible monster hunting us.
I have never lied to you.
Oh, give me a fucking break, lady.
I can make your nightmares go away. I will make them go away. All this pain, all this trauma, gone. You just need to tell me you want me to.
Go screw yourself.
Let me just think it over. Go fuck yourself.
Then I'm so very sorry for you.
No, you're not.
Okay. There's a seal Flightless. May have nose of steel, but I don't have quick reactions. Takes me like a second for my brain to register where it's at, and by that time it's already almost Yeah, I'm sure I can easily do these before. Like I said, it just hurts my thumb.
Go! Go!
Okay. So we got this. We got this. I believe. I believe in Sam Hendry.
I already killed you once, Frank. And I'll do it again if I get the chance.
Really wish we could have. Seriously. Oh. God, that's so small and so quick. Oh. Yes, I did turn off the accessibility settings. That was a clean hit. What's there? Oh.
Hole in one, motherfucker.
Hole in one indeed! Yeah! And just for proof, look at the accessibility settings. You'll find skill check timeout is on. Combat timer is on. The only thing that I left on was the button mash, which I already said I have no problem doing. This was a clean ending on Sacrifice. Yeah! Woo! That's a lot harder than it looks. That is really hard. I remember the first time I played this game. I did not do well at all on those things. I did absolutely horrible. When I say horrible, I mean horrible.
Frank
Not even
Stone
close.
is finally the man he was meant to be. My champion. A killer worthy of the entity. The bleed between worlds is open, split apart by sacrifice and violence. All will be swallowed by the entity's power. And what of me? The one who served up this world for it to devour. I'll oblige as its faithful servant, existing only to drink in its knowledge, share in its glory. I am Augustine Lieber, and I have brought the entity to your world.
Foolish witch. Like I said, it would have been cool if, like, in order to bring the entity, someone had to be sacrificed other than her. So if you lose one person in the final scene, you know, the entity comes. Then
All these lifetimes of toil and torment, all for this beautiful moment of sublime perfection. Almost unbearably so. I bear to you the offerings. I humbly await my reward for loyal service, unending.
so long, and thanks for the fish. Best part of the game right here. I know it says "Well said again." That never gets old right there. I remember a couple of my playthroughs, there was like whiteness on one of the legs. I think that was a bug that they did fix.
Great. Come on. Come on. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Shit. Ugh.
Also be cool though if the person who leaves is random. I know that would be annoying for someone trying to get 100%, but
Got any good advice for your old gal Maddie Bear Mom? Sure could use a little help right now. Any help at all? Thanks.
and like I said, everyone should be here. Because I did rewind the game to make sure Chris was in
Okay,
the
now
past.
this can't be real, right? It's not really there.
Are we sure this is a good idea?
Yep, it's all here.
This is the only way we know for certain. And we have to know.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
I don't know. I don't think that really changes the ending at all, but still. It matters to me.
It's in there, all right.
What do we do with it?
We separate it. We each take a piece. Then we take them as far away from each other as we possibly can, and we never, never let them come back together again.
can't be our only option.
I can't believe I'm actually suggesting this, but why can't we just burn the film?
If this film strip really is holding him somehow, destroying it completely might just set him free.
We can't let it hurt anyone else. That's the bottom line.
Okay. Okay.
Film strips never should have come back together.
No, they should have.
Whatever happens next is my responsibility. Mine. You just need to go live your life. Never think about this again. Never tell anyone about what happened. You were never part of it. You don't know anything. You understand?
I think I'll pick
I
up the
awake.
ring here.
Unsure where I am. Then memory floods back and I know. Our world is gone. Consumed by a living realm beyond space, beyond time. Thanks to me.
Linda?
It's you.
We made it. We made it out.
Not all of us.
Oh, Stan. My God. What happened?
What happened, happened. And there is no more Stan.
I thought you were a goner after what happened.
I've been gone before, but I always come back.
What did happen to Augustine?
I saw her on my way out.
And?
She had something she wanted to say, but it wasn't worth hearing.
Who are they?
They were here long before I came.
I don't like this. We need to keep going. Come on.
Go where?
Why haven't you left this campsite? Why are you just sitting here?
It's almost here. We have to run. Why isn't it coming after us?
I don't know.
What do we do?
I don't know.
Can they help us?
I think the only thing we can do is help each other. As much as we can be helped.
Whether killing or surviving, the entity will play with our souls for all eternity. An endless hunt of fear and hope, pain and sacrifice, from which even death is no escape. And now, let the trial begin.
Woo! Good stuff. I like this part with the relic on the end. It's a nice touch. Yeah, I mean, that's a really nice touch to have that happen on the end where Frank Stone is like, yeah, I'm still here. Even though the ending is kind of confusing with the whole idea of the two Augustines and whatnot. I assume they switch places. But still, it's one of those games where... Let me get my thoughts on the game before we hit the collectibles. And I think my thoughts on the game is, I really enjoyed this game, but I feel it's held back. And the reason it's held back is because the Dark Picture games are, what, 5 hours? And then the longer Supermassive games are 10 hours. You know, Until Dawn was 10 hours. The Quarry was 10 hours. This game is, what, 6 hours or so? And it feels like this game needed about 2 more hours to fully flesh out all the story and all the characters. And if it had the same amount of time that the Quarry had, I think this game could have been even more impressive than it was. But because of that, I just think there's a lot of this game that seems cut. There's a scene where Stan runs into the Relliks and he's being chased by something, and you just don't know what's going on there. You don't know what's going on with the two Augustines at the end. It feels like Stan should have been a character that you could have played and you weren't able to. I feel like Bonnie should have been a character that you should be able to play, but you weren't able to. It's just there. You didn't really feel the control that you felt in the Quarry, because the Quarry you could basically play all the characters and you're getting killed in great ways. And I really feel like if this game had an extra 2 hours, don't need the 4 hours, just another 2 hours, I think this game could have been up there with the Quarry. But I think the Quarry is better than this game. It doesn't mean that I enjoy this game. I just mean that I favor the Quarry over it. I would love to see more games like this of Supermassive, but again, I want to see it be a longer experience than the Dark Picture games, not about roughly the same time. Okay, collection, the Hillbilly. Max Thompson Jr. is a sight not even his mother could love, a twisted man turned monster, and the silence that hangs over Coldwind Farm. One must keep their ear to the wind, alert to the rusty roar of grinding metal and motor, because even if Max makes no attempt to hide his approach, his vengeance comes with a brutal swiftness. The Huntress. Anna left the harsh winters of the Red Forest in search of a more dangerous game, but none has so far proven a challenge worthy of her talents. Her lullaby haunts the darkness, hinting at the tale of a hunt unfinished, a gentle prize she has yet captured. Her axe remains sharp. The hunt goes on. The Trapper. Young Evan spent his whole life striving to prove himself a worthy successor to the Macmillan estate, but the trappings of expectation saw him stumble down the same dark path as his father. Now he roams with a smile that never falters. Now he roams, certain of his newfound purpose is making old Archie proud. Be careful where you tread, for each step could be your last. The Wraith. Philip Ojomo was already a ghost, haunted by a childhood of war. Autohaven Records offered him a new beginning, but familiar pains followed like a shadow, ready to break his spirit. Now this banshee of suffering stalks the fog, striking without remorse. Fear this apparition of terror. Fear greatly the wail of its bell, for it wails for thee. Nice little turn of play on those. The Clown. Kenneth Chase? Jeffrey Hawk? The name does not matter, but the circus your past is forgotten and identity is about the performance. But don't be fooled by the colorful costume. The wearer has a trick or two to play. They say laughter is infectious, but this clown's gags are downright toxic. The Legion. Frank, Julie, Susie, and Joey. Before they were simply friends, now they are a legion. They thought they deserved better than Ormond. Now they found a place where they play by their own deadly rules and express their shared frenzy to its fullest potential. The nurse. Sally Smithson, a gentle hand that delivers a touch of death. Her perfect life stolen from her, Sally drifts from the halls of the Quotas Pen Asylum. Her mind is broken as the one she once cared for. Now she offers no comfort, just a promise to put at once an end to the suffering. Blink once, you might miss her, but she won't miss you. The Doctor. Herman Carter possessed a brilliant genius and a crooked sight. Despite his swift ascension through the ranks of the neuroscience program at the Leary Memorial Institute, Carter's talents were not fully realized until he applied them beyond the lab. No need to make an appointment. The doctor is always looking for new patients, but be warned, his methods may shock you. The twins. Charlotte and Victor share a bond few siblings could understand. A bond that resisted the violent hatred that infected the 17th century French countryside, where all they had left was each other. They call him Devil Spawn, her a witch's daughter, but these siblings are through with being the victims of circumstance. If they are to be hated, they may as well be feared. The Spirit. None feel the fury of betrayal like Rin Yamaoka. In her resides the spirit of hatred that drove her father into murderous insanity, then tore her family apart and saw the Yamaoka estate fall into ruin. Her wrath is now an eternal one, and not even the deepest pits of hell know a fury like this phantom wrong. The Trickster. Few stars shone bright as Chi-Woon hawks, but even fewer can understand the insatiable appetite that perfection demands. Success, fame, and fortune all proved fleeting for this K-pop idol, and instead, Ji-woon came to savor the truest sounds of suffering that only his deft hand could conjure. The Champion. Forged in fire, molded by steel, immortalized on celluloid. Frank Stone is a monster built to realize the destiny he was promised. Now he has reached the other side of the forest, where he waits. For the campfire grows and the final trial will soon end. Cool stuff. Artifacts. The Storyteller. Estate letter. A letter from the owner of the estate's manager. It seems Miss Lieber is highly selective over who handles her precious items. What sort of business are her guests in for? Lawyer letter. A letter confirming the recent sale of the Curiosity Store. For Mr. Olson when he ever have sold up if not for his terrible luck. Blueprints. Blueprints for a complex machine, another one of Augustine's unique collector items, but why keep this piece of movie memorabilia away from the collection? Fiction book. Augustine doesn't hide her interest in supernatural and violent fiction. A blood-curdling tale, it makes her grateful such monsters are confined to pages. Demonic statue. An ancient statue of a demon. The collection is rare and mysterious. When does Augustine's innocent curiosity slide into guarded superstition? Shrine. A kind of shrine, but to who or what? The artists seem to believe even the darkest deity has its devotees. But what would they expect in return? Flawed lamp. The lamp has a flawed design. The 2-bit plug is incompatible. Curious item, not something you'd find in the typical home decor aisle. Logan Chen letter. A letter addressed to Sam from someone called Logan Chen. Seems Sam's vendetta against Augustine goes beyond simple animosity. From the sounds of it, he's traveled a long way to be here. Grimoire page. This loose page belongs in a very different, much older book. Augustine's theological interests are as broad as they are obscure. But is this all solely academic curiosity? The bloodied ring. A bloodied ring lost to its owner in the final moments. But what does finality mean when weighed against infinite possibility? The Champion. Staff file. A worker's staff file, but the name is blotched out. How many workers at the mill have criminal records like this? Symbols. A painted symbol resembling some sort of crude weapon. This is a seriously morbid art project. Is there some sort of hidden meaning here? Old newspaper article. An old newspaper article detailing the crimes of Frank Stone. He left a stain of bloodshed that soaked deep into Cedar Hills before he was finally stopped. How could a murderous loner like Stone go undetected for so long? Epic of Gilgamesh. An annotated copy of the Epic of Gilgamesh, an ancient Babylonian legend. From the notes, it is clear someone wanted Norman to take a deeper meaning from the story. Perhaps they felt he needed to broaden his horizons. Weapon designs. A notebook filled with sketches of weapon designs, a unique one for each of Frank Stone's victims. I didn't know that. Oh, very interesting. When he wasn't carrying out his crimes, he was busy planning the next one. Face of Evil. A sensationalist account of Frank Stone's capture written by Cedar Hill's own Sheriff Lloyd Cusich. With so much going unnoticed under the sheriff's watch, how could he be so certain the case ended with Stone? Grandmother letter. A letter of Frank Stone from his grandmother, a disturbed woman whom this might explain where Norman got his deluded sense of importance from. Is hatred inherited or nurtured? Frank's journal. The inner thoughts of the bogeyman himself, Frank Stone's journal. Even in the midst of the bloody crusade, Stone had doubts, but a mysterious voice renewed his faith. Was this just another delusion? Session tape. A recording taken from one of Frank Stone's psychiatric sessions, conducted by Dr. Augustine Lieber. Did she comprehend just how disturbed his mind was? She even had the slightest idea how could she sponsor his release. ID card. An ID card for Augustine Lieber, granting her access to Steel Mill in 1963. Doesn't take a shrink to explain what her real motives might have been. Yeah, she was there. Question is, why was she there? I mean, I guess it's to manipulate Frank Stone when he was in the 60s. Yeah, that's probably what happened. But yeah, that's probably what happened. But she was there when the baby was being murdered, so why did that matter? A movie poster. A movie poster, Murder Mill. Tagline seems a bit corny, but there's something unnerving about that setting. Lost Movie Magazine. A magazine article focused on the history of lost movies. How many of these conspiracies have even the slightest grain of truth? Fanzine Review. A horror magazine fixated on obscure and unwatchable. Murder Mill fits the billing, but if the movie itself was subpar, why did it have such an impact? Oracle of the Omniverse. A book written by local guru Barnham. If we really did have the secret to traversing the other worlds, you think it would require more than $7.95 to obtain it? Deed of Sale. A deed of sale for an 8mm film strip. Augustine is a committed movie collector with money no obstacle, but what is the real value of these items to her? She bought that for $12,000. Well, $12,000 with tax. A riot broadcast. A radio broadcast detailing a riot that broke out at a Murder Mill screening. Whenever Linda's movie went, violence followed. No wonder she wants nothing more than to distance herself from it. Broken Super 8. A broken Super 8 camera. It can't be. Fake pop arm. A fake pop arm like the one used by Jaime. But didn't Chris rig the other arm? Alternate movie scene. Linda's scene from the original Murder Mill now reshot with Bonnie? Hard to believe Chris would cut herself on my own movie, but how did Augustine get a copy? Oh, I didn't realize that the actresses were replaced in that scene. Oh, and maybe Chris was dead. Who knows? A t-shirt. A Murder Mind t-shirt. Looks like Augustine got a bad batch from the printers. What will her one-woman fan club wear to the screening now? Alright, so that is all the collections. That is all the gameplay. And I'm not, okay, maybe not all the gameplay. If we go through the tree, we'll probably see things that we didn't do, especially like all of this, because there's a lot of variances. But yeah, I mean, there was a lot that we saw. Like, we saw all 5 of these events, which is really cool. We almost saw all of this. It's weird because Maddie has to be sacrificed and then something else had to have happened. But we saw Maddie get sacrificed and then what? That may have been that I just quit out of the game too early. 1% with Linda being sacrificed, I think, and 4 for Sam. 7 for Maddie. So most people didn't get sacrificed. Maddie was betrayed. Ugh, what a smile. Chris returned, but then something else happened, which I didn't see. That's weird. That is weird. Okay. We didn't see the other one. Pen and Burn Crisp, but there's apparently another option that we didn't see. So like I said, there's still some things that you can see. And if you like this game and you want to see everything, I highly encourage you to go out and get it. Or wait for it to go on sale and get it. Because this was a really fun experience. 4, 2, and 11. It's a lot of percentages there. 1% Linda being captured. Saw almost all of this. Maddie killed. Linda escaped. Both escaped. So the other one's probably Chris. No, not Chris. What's the other option up there? Seems like it's a common option because I saw 44%. But Linda failed, Linda killed, Sam killed, Sam defeated Stone. And then there's another option up top, which I'm not sure how to get that one either. So yeah, like I said, there's still a lot that I haven't seen, but I think we've played this quite a lot. And some of these things maybe I did see, it's just don't forget my first playthrough, the choices didn't save. And that's just a thing that happened. I do want to thank you all for being here and supporting me throughout this journey, through liking the videos, subscribing, commenting. I love to read your comments. Your comments are amazing, and I can't thank you enough for them. I also want to give a huge thank you and appreciation to our wonderful supporters of the channel via Patreon and YouTube memberships. Diesel Knight, Draggy K, Moose Gaming, Daddy X Dagoth, Finity, Bleeding Day, Ian Nell, Patak, Tappers, Chinicuti, and Techno Trouble. If you would like to support me in that way, there are links in the description below. And I'd be blown away if you did. I'm not gonna lie, it blows me away every single time I see someone who supports me in that way. But heck, I just love to talk to you guys, so definitely leave comments. So one thing I ask more than anything, leave comments, because I love to talk to you about the game. I love to share my experiences with you. That's why I do YouTube, because I want to have a conversation about the great games that we play. What's next? Next is going to be The Walking Dead. I know normally I do a point-click adventure game after a horror, but this game was kind of inserted itself into the schedule when it came out. I definitely want to do The Walking Dead, the DLC, and then Season 2. Then do my Season 2 ranking video of the characters. And then we're going to jump into a point-and-click adventure before doing Walking Dead Season 3? I'm not sure. We'll see. I love you guys so very much. I hope you have a wonderful, fantastic, amazing, awesome day. If you want to see more from Supermassive, we played every single Supermassive game on the channel except for Until Dawn. If you go to the description box below, you will see a link to tinyurl.com/flightlessbirdgaming that has a spreadsheet of every single game I played and a link to the specific playlist. So if you're like, Flightless Bird, you have over 100 videos, 100 playthroughs on the channel, how am I supposed to find them all? Use that spreadsheet. It's a really easy way to find everything and really easy way to see what we've done. For now though, this has been a wonderful experience. It saddens me to say goodbye, but thank you, my friends. Much love to you. Hope you have a wonderful, fantastic, amazing, awesome day. So long, and take care. Thank you for watching this video. Feel free to comment on what you saw and what you'd like to see next. I always love to hear your thoughts. But before we go, please remember that you matter, and you are brilliant, and you are loved, and you should always be true to yourself. Never let the world tell you any different. Much love to you from your friendly, feathered, flightless bird.